welcome everyone. I'm Dennis Switzer. I want to certainly welcome everyone today. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to come for this. Thank you. I'm Dennis Switzer. Thank you for coming today, taking time out of your day to be here for this exciting announcement. I'm not going to belabor everything, so I'm going to pass it on right now to Athletic Director Willie Washington to start our proceedings for this major announcement.
Good morning once again, and let me just take time out, as I do always, just to thank you all for coming out, because this is a major announcement on behalf of Benedict College and Benedict College Athletic Program. And I think most of you all sitting down in the audience, as you all, some served on the committee to identify the last coach that will be coming to Benedict College that was in our search of over 75 applicants. And there was probably some more because we received some then after the deadline. But after looking far and close and all around the country, we feel like we went out and got the right man. At that time, all I had to do was just go over to the president's office and say, Madam President, will you consider this candidate? Well, quite naturally, all of us know the president. She looked close and said, Coach, let's bring him in and talk with him. And at that time, we made a decision to bring this young man to the campus. And from there, our president, who's a strong supporter of athletics, who puts in the resources that you need to be successful. If you look back over our history, if you look at us now, and I'm certain she's going to continue to do those same things. At this time, I'm going to bring forth our president, Dr. Rosalind Clark Artis, to make this announcement of today. Dr. Artis.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be grateful, thankful, and joyful on today. This is indeed a beautiful day on the campus of Benedict College. It is the signaling of a new beginning, a new era for our men's basketball program, which apparently is going to be very well resourced. Who knew? I feel like with budget season upon us, Coach Washington just painted me into a little bit of a corner, do you think? With his comments, or at least he made an attempt, a good faith attempt. I want to acknowledge we have with us today Trustee Rod Casey. Trustee Casey, are you in the house? Thank you for being with us. And would all the members of the BC Booster Club please be acknowledged at this time? Let's give them a round of applause. So you see all those resources that Coach Washington just committed, those come from our Booster Club. And supplemented, of course, in a very healthy way by the Benedict College budgeting process. This is, as I've said, a big day for Benedict College. You know, coaches are very special people on our campus. That doesn't mean they're more special than our faculty or our staff or everyone else, but they play a special role. One of the reasons I most wanted to have a conversation with the leading candidates for the head basketball coach position here was because I wanted to see what kind of man, well, or woman, but I think we had all men in the pool. I wanted to see what kind of man they were. Not what kind of coach. I could read the record. I know a little something about basketball. I could see that he was a winning coach. I could see that he had a history of winning. I could see that at Talladega, he amassed a winning record, topping SIAC teams that had bested Benedict College. I could see that as he took down Miles, one of those colleges we're very familiar with, Little Lemoyne, he was beating up on SIAC teams that we've been playing and competing with all year. So I knew he was a winner. That was a given. I knew he could do the job. He's learned under some of the best, Coach Brewer being one of them. He has studied under some of the best basketball coaches in the country. He's played against some of the best teams in the country. His capacity to do the job was not in question. What I wanted to know in our conversation is, do you believe in making men, not just basketball players? Do you love the Lord? Do Do you care about their academic success? Do you care about helping them to become the best versions of themselves? Do you care about their development socially, spiritually, academically, emotionally, and physically? And I will tell you that after a lengthy conversation, that question was answered, those questions were answered with a resounding yes. Yes, I believe that Coach Jackson has what it takes to take the Benedict College men's basketball program to higher heights. We have a winning history at Benedict College. There are banners in the gymnasium that tell the story of all the great victories, some earned by Coach Willie Washington, here on the campus of Benedict College. But we've fallen down a little bit, and it's time to restore the Benedict College men's basketball program to what it once was, and to take it to even higher heights, to ensure that the academic records of these young men are commensurate with their athletic records, to ensure that their graduation rates are consistent with their championship numbers. I believe we have found the person that will ensure that that happens. Coach Dannton Jackson is now the head men's basketball coach for Benedict College, and I, for one, am peacock proud and looking forward to see the great things that I know will be accomplished under his very, very capable leadership. And now, without further ado, I would like to present to you our new head coach, Dannton Jackson. Coach, please join me. Congratulations and welcome.
Jordan, which one should I put on? This one or this one? Which one do you want to put on?
I'll take the second one.
Take the second one? Okay. Second one? All right, cool.
After you suit up.
I got a big head.
Those of you in academics know that head size is directly correlated with brain size. Got a smart basketball coach. Congratulations.
Thank you, Doc. Good afternoon. As you get older, you got to start putting on the bifocals a little bit, start projecting a little bit. It's both an honor and a privilege to be named the head men's basketball coach at Benedict College. I'm incredibly excited to serve our students, alumni, faculty, and staff, and the entire Columbia community. I want to thank God for doing all the heavy lifting in my life and for His grace. I want to thank President Dr. Rosalind Clark Artis for the opportunity and for entrusting me to lead this proud program. I understand the assignment. Beat Allen. And we'll talk about that in just a second. Beat Claflin. That's what my coach's mandates. And of course, beat Miles College. To Coach Washington, thank you for believing in me. I've heard so many stories about you, not just a player a couple years ago at Tougaloo, but as a leader and a man of deep faith. I look forward to learning from you and standing beside you as a teammate. They say you either learn from wisdom or consequences. And I'm choosing wisdom, and that's you. Throughout my journey, I've been blessed with an incredible support system. I want to recognize a few people that are here today. My college roommate is on the way. He's a little bit behind, but he's on the way. He'll be here in a second. He's been with me for over 30 years as a roommate, classmate, and teammate at Xavier University. Also, over 30 years ago, I began my coaching journey with Grady Brewer, the Hall of Fame coach from Morehouse. It was through that experience that I fell in love with the SIC. Coach Brewer wasn't just a mentor. He became my brother. Though he passed away 4 years ago, his impact lives on. I'm honored to have his wife, my sister, Lisa, and one of my sons, my nephew, Jordan Brewer, here today. Can y'all please stand? And by the way, he is 6'7". This is, hope it goes over well. But over 20 years ago, when I started my coaching career, I competed against Andre Payne. Last year, I had the opportunity to be on the search committee for the women's program at Talladega, and we hired him as our head women's basketball coach. For the next several years, we are going to be friends for 363 days. For the 2 days, we're going to go at each other and compete at probably an unhealthy level. I'm really excited to have Coach Payne, the head coach of Dannton College, here to support me, and I will support you for 363 days, but not the 2 days we played. Where's Coach Payne at? Benedict basketball has a rich tradition, has a rich and proud legacy. Built by determined coaches, relentless players, and passionate supporters, it's an honor to carry the torch forward, and I intend to do so with purpose and pride. Our mission is clear: to mentor and develop young men on and off the floor. We will play a style of basketball that our players love to play, where they grow, they improve, the fans are energized, and each player reaches his full potential. But our work does not stop there at the buzzer. We will inspire academic excellence, celebrate graduation like we celebrate championships, and push our young men to take full advantage of opportunities Benedict provides. We'll help them discover their passion, those things that will drive them long after the ball stops bouncing. Because success isn't about what you do on the court, but who you become when the jersey comes off. We will honor those who came before us, the legends, the leaders, and the loyal supporters who laid the foundation. Their sacrifices will not be forgotten. They will be the standard we rise to meet every day. We're also going to engage the community like never before to increase our serving spoon and make sure Benedict basketball is felt beyond the hardwood. We want young kids in Columbia to see themselves in our players, and our players to see themselves as role models. Our goal is to ignite a fan base, a community, and a university to believe in greatness, not just in the win column, but in every aspect of our program. Because when we stand together, there is no limit to what we can accomplish. And yes, our goal, our plan, is to climb a 10-foot ladder and cut down championship nets. This is not just a goal, this is a vision, and we're going to earn every step of that climb together. This is more than basketball. This is a legacy. It's about leadership and about lifting others as we rise. I've got my boots on the ground, literally, and I'm ready to get to work. Let's go Tigers!
I think at this time, around here we do sometimes double duty. So it looked like our sports information director is doing pictures, the video. But at this time, I guess we would, Dennis, under your direction, should we take questions or can you come forward?
I'll go down the floor a little bit. I want to be next to you guys.
Questions? Mr. Robertson, one of our big boosters, supporters.
Stand up. Coach Anthony Robertson. Hello, along this year. You got a great program, great team down there in Talladega. We're in a rebuilding phase right about now. Any chances of you bringing some of those gentlemen up here to Benedict with you?
That's a great question. And I know we have our compliance officer right here, and I know I can't really say names, places, and spaces, but there is a possibility. I think when you look at your recruiting pool and look at guys who play for you, that's an advantage because you know your style. And so today starts the recruiting process, and of course we want to manage compliance, but I have a sneaky feeling that we'll hopefully be able to recruit some guys that have played for me in the past. Is that okay, compliance? Did I say that right? I gotta watch compliance, and she's looking at me really closely.
How you doing, Coach? Anthony Nelson.
Pleasure, Anthony.
My question is, I looked at your last 2 year roster, and I observed that you recruit some pretty tall ball players. And last year roster I saw where you had the shortest ball player you had on the team, 5'10". So when you come here, you're gonna continue recruiting that style of ball players.
Yeah, the answer to that is yes. You know, from a basketball standpoint, we want to play fast, we want to control the balls, we want to control the paint. Starting at Xavier, I was top 10 in the country defensively. At UAB, we improved to being second in Conference USA in defensive productions. At UAlbany, we moved up to third in the conference. And Talladega last 2 years, we were number 1 in the country. And we do that, it's very simple, it's very complex. It's simple because we're not going to give up any layups. We're going to protect the paint. And we're going to dominate the paint. And to do that, you need size, speed, and you need toughness. The last 3 years when I got to Talladega, we played, I believe, 14 NCAA Division II schools. Out of those 14, 12 of them were SIAC schools. And I believe my record between SIAC schools, well, let me just say this. I played 12 of them, I only lost to Miles twice. We split every year, which was mind-boggling. It was frustrating, and then once to Morehouse. And so we feel like that style, that size, does really well in the SIAC. And we want to continue that here at Dannton College.
Anybody else? Peter? So our best dean of our humanities.
Good morning, Dr. G, and alumni event. Welcome to the BC Coach. My question is from an academic standpoint. What's your approach or what's your strategy in ensuring that we have student athletes in the classroom doing the academic work prior to doing what's on the court? So you have a strategy, approach, or what's your goal?
I do. I would, if compliance wasn't here, I would again give the mic to Jordan because he's experienced that. But the first thing that we're going to talk about with our student athletes is, the first thing is we're going to recruit capable student athletes. My first year at Talladega, our average GPA was 3.8. Last year it was 3.3. And so, I know you're going to be tired of hearing this, I'm sorry. But the first thing we talk about with our student athletes is I require 2 things from them. The first thing is to be present. That means that you're going to be 15 minutes early to class. And then you're going to be where your feet are. And that means you're going to be sitting in the seat with your cell phone off, engaging with your instructor. That is half the battle, is to be present. It's half the battle. And so what you're going to see is you're going to see coaches monitor. You're going to see coaches get out of their office and go peek their head indoors. And then Jordan will be texting on his phone, coach walks him around, you better make the class on time. Because we want to hold our students accountable. My dad taught me the biggest form of love that you can give to somebody is to hold them accountable. Because that ages well. And our main objective is to make sure that every single one of our student athletes graduate. Every single one. And so that's going to be our number 1 priority, to recruit student athletes that are capable and have a passion for getting education, to hold those student athletes accountable, to make sure we pull them through. We understand they may have some dead spots. So study hall, yep. 4 hours a week, yep. Monitor 2 weeks, yep. Coach put in his head. But also, too, engaging with our teachers. We want to see how they're doing, so they feel real comfortable sharing with us what's going on in the classroom. Growing up in California, having 8 kids, my dad was very clear. He said, if I get the call, if I get the note, that's your behind. Make sure I don't get the call. Make sure I don't get the note, and you'll be good. And so academics is why we're here.
Great choice. Thanks.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Thank you, Coach.
Quiet. Lisa, bro, you don't have any questions?
What about coaching staff? Are you bringing any of your coaches with you? Looking to add what we had that was left over from the previous staff?
Yeah. So that's a great question. I'm bringing the coaching staff with me. What's the makeup of the coaches going to be? So in the next 48 to 72 hours, what I'm doing is I'm assessing the whole program. I've started watching videotape on all of our players that are currently there, the ones even that left, and also looking at their academic work and doing that as well with the coaches. So a big part of filling the staff is the need here. And a big part of assessing the need here is really analyzing and breaking down what we have here, what our strengths and what our weaknesses, and what we need to make this program better. So we're going to evaluate if our assistants or anybody at Talladega can work well here, as well as maybe somebody who's in the program that can work well and be part of the culture change here at Benedict College.
Mr. Robert Squirewood.
Anyway, first thing, welcome. On
Thank
behalf of the National Booster Group, we welcome you here. You're a person with success, and we believe in success here at DC. My first question is, how soon can the Booster Club get you on their list to meet with them and discuss your plans?
Awesome. All right. As soon as my agent puts it on schedule. Well, this is the owner. This is the owner here, and this is the GM here. So I'm available. I am really, truly excited to be, and when I say boots on the ground, I mean boots on the ground. So I'm available all the time. I want to come out. I want to meet you guys. I want to spend time with you guys. I want to go to barbecues. I'm going to be part of this community, and that means all of it, not just being a basketball coach, and that's important to me. So I'm really excited to come out and speak anytime, talk anytime, sitting there, and then challenge me to be a member of the Booster Club. Challenge me to get back to university. That's what this thing is all about.
I won't say I have a question, but I do have accolades for this young man. Wonderful, God-fearing. The children, he loved them. They love him. They care about him. He cared about them. My child, I will say, Dean's List. That's all. Benedict, you guys think I'm a better person.
I wanted to wear Jordan's chain up there, but Coach wouldn't let me.
Well, thank you everyone for coming today. We'll see you at our first home basketball game.
Well, hopefully we'll see you guys way before that, because I'll definitely be coming out and touching you guys, visiting departments. I'm really excited to be here. I truly am. The SIC was my target. South Carolina's an unbelievable place. I'm really excited to be here. I'm really excited to work with everybody. And like I shared with you up on the podium, it's not just me. It's going to take every single person in here to be part of this thing, for the energy to move across and for us to really have a great program. So I'm looking forward to getting a chance to meet every single one of you guys. I'm available all the time, and I'll be around. I'll be sticking my head in and out of offices, walking around campus. I cannot wait to move here. I cannot wait to be part of the family here, and I'm very grateful and thankful to be part of this family.
So I think we have an opportunity now to take a few photos. They'll be autographed later at the championship game. But I really want to say, can we get excited about a new guy? I mean, I feel like we've got theme music or something. I mean, it feels a little low. Is it because we're in the dark? I said, can you guys raise the house lights? This feels low energy. This is a great day on the campus of Benedict College, and it foretells many great days for our men's basketball program. I have every confidence as I stand before you today that the members of this committee made the right choice. Would anyone who served on the search committee please stand and be recognized at this time? Thank you very, very much. I chose not to be a part of the process until the very end, when the finalists came to visit with me, and I will say that this search committee did an outstanding job. We had a couple of really good finalists for competing to be the next men's basketball coach at Benedict College, but I'm confident we got the right guy for the job. Thank you for being with us and for your vote of confidence and for bringing some evidence along. That means a great deal to all of us. Congratulations to you and your son's continued success. We appreciate each of you for taking time out of your very hard work for Benedict to come over here. Staff and faculty certainly always are boosters. Thank you for being with us today. We really have an outstanding alumni association at Benedict College. Trustee Casey, who I acknowledged before, is the president of the Benedict College National Alumni Association, and of course a trustee by virtue of that position. You should know that you have support here. You are not alone at Benedict College. The Tiger Nation stands with you. We'll be cheering for you, complaining if things don't go our way. But generally speaking, I have found this community and this family to be welcoming, to be supportive, and I know that our new coach, I know Coach Jackson can expect the same from each and every one of you. Thank you for thinking it not robbery to come out today to welcome him officially to the Benedict College family, and please don't let this be the last time you have an opportunity to engage. I trust he'll be all over the community, and we look forward to showing him a very, very warm purple and gold welcome. So thank you, God bless you, and go Coach, go Tigers.